When I'm on the scene, all the hoes gon' drop. Phone gon' ring, coins don't stop. Clubbing all night, bottles gon' pop. Step up in the spot, bop, 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 bop.
Hey beauties, and welcome back to IambeautifulhustlerTv, and today we are back with a new collaboration, and today's hair is provided by MEGALOOK Hair. Now today they sent me over this 24-inch 200% density highlight wig. They call it like the balayage wig or whatever, and of course they gave me some goodies in my packaging: lashes, a pretty clip that we're going to use in this video, the melt band, you know, all the good stuff, cap, you know, little reindeer ears, little Christmas tree keychain or whatever like that. But today we're going to do this install, and it's going to be an arrogant TAE inspired look. This is what the wig looks like straight off the package. It does have the elastic band on the inside. It does have about 5 combs, and it is full parting space, 13x4 lace frontal wig, and super nice and full, and it is HD lace. Okay, so this is what the wig looks like fresh out of the package. I did go ahead, you know, bleach the knots and do some plucking, and I did blow dry and flat iron the wig before installing to just kind of speed the process up. Now, like I mentioned, today we'll be doing an arrogant TAE inspired look, and we're just gonna add like a slight little twist. Like in the original style that he did, it was a like a more lower back ponytail, but I decided to do a little bit higher, and then add the clip that they gave me in the packaging. So jumping straight into the video, well, straight into the install, I'm just going to place the wig down and just go ahead and cut that extra lace from around the ears. And once I have that extra lace cut off, I will go ahead and apply my Ruby Kisses foundation on the inside of that lace and begin to lay down my layers. And just going in with my strawberry scented adhesive, I'm going to do 3 layers for her install today. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my first layer, and then I'm going to spread it out nice and thin so it can turn clear. And as it turns clear, I will go ahead and add my additional layers. And once I have all the layers that I want in there, that I want on there, I will go ahead and begin to lay down the lace. So now that I am ready to lay down that lace, I'm going to start from the center first and place it down, and then use my fingertips to push the lace in. I'm going to work my way around one side at a time, and then have her hold the side as I lay down the other side. Then I'm going to go in with the hot comb and hot comb the lace in, and then also go in with the blow dryer on the heat setting and blow dry that lace. And now I'm going to go in with the melt band and tie down the melt belt on the hairline, but I'm just taking a little clip really quickly and just pinning the hair out the way, and then I will go ahead and tie down that melt belt. And now that that melt belt is off, it is time to go ahead and cut off the extra lace. So what I'm going to do is pull down the hairs that is not glued down, and just pull them out from the root so I can get a better clear visual of me cutting the lace. And going with the fresh eyebrow razor, I'm just razoring off that lace one side at a time, and then of course I'm going to go in and tack down any other extra lace that is still lifting. Now when I do cut off this lace, it is going to be like a light halo, but we're going to clear that up once we add more foundation and tie the lace down again. But for the most part, we're just going to go ahead and cut both sides of that lace off, and then begin to make my sections for the styling before we get into that second step of the melting process. And as I mentioned, this is an TAE inspired look, so I'm gonna drop a little picture or a screenshot of the style that I was going for. But the first part of this style is creating that small half circle, because that's going to be our two little bangs that we're going to do a diagonal part with. So we're just going to go ahead and section that off. And like I said, it is a light halo as of now, but y'all know we're going to get that melted and blended, so don't worry about that for now. And then the other part is just kind of smoothing and hot combing back the rest of it, because we're going to end up creating like a wide V part. So when we do our ponytail, it is nice and sleeked up. But with the inspired look, it was like, you know, like the fuller sideburns without cutting it. So we're going to just section the sideburns off and also apply a wax stick and smooth those areas all around that side. And I'm doing like a half circle for the sideburn area, and we're going to do that on both sides as well. So now I'm going to go back in with more foundation, just a slightly darker than her skin tone, and apply that to the lace, and we will get rid of that little light halo. And then I'm also going to spray the hairline down with the olive oil wig spray or whatever. And then we're going to go ahead and spray that and then tie down that melt belt. And I did let that melt belt sit for like 15 minutes. So when I do take it off, it's going to be super melted, like her brand new scalp. Okay, so as you can see, as I'm spraying that olive oil with fix, the lace is blending in even more. And once we tie that thing down for those 15 minutes and y'all see it, y'all just gonna be like, whoa. Okay, the lace is literally going to disappear. So stay tuned for that. And here are the results of removing that melt belt. When I told y'all it's super melted, okay, it is super melted, okay? Very natural, blended, no halo, as it should be, okay? So now we're gonna go ahead and create the sections for the bang part. But in the picture of the inspired look, the part was a diagonal part. So we're just gonna do a quick diagonal part, hot comb the hair to the direction it needs to fall in. Just make that nice and smooth. Add a little holding spray, wax stick, whatever is needed to make it nice and neat. And then once I do that side, I will go ahead and begin my V part sections for the top area before we do our ponytail. And now I'm just going to take my comb and create my V part sections. You just want to make just like diagonal parts on both sides of the head, but just make sure it's nice and symmetrical. And because I did like pre-straighten this wig, it was super easy to lay it nice and flat. So I'm just going to add some wax stick and just hot comb the areas just so it's super flat and neat and just easy to lay down. And I'm going to repeat this as well to both sides, and then we will go ahead and get into sleeking up our ponytail. So as you can see, I went and sectioned off that back part, laid it out really flat, and now we're just going in with that Wick Fix olive oil holding spray, and just we're gonna rubber band each section. So I used 3 rubber bands to kind of like blend in every section. So starting with the base section, we're gonna go ahead and ponytail that, then we're gonna pull one side up, slick it, smooth it, ponytail that, and do the same thing with the third section. So it's just gonna be smoothing and merging all 3 sections into one. And then once we do that, we would get into doing the knot and how I did the clip and everything else and the rest of the styling. But like I said, 3 sections, smooth, and combine all 3 sections into one section. So now we're done with our ponytail area. We're going to go ahead and let down the hair in the back and just, comb and smooth that and lay it where it's supposed to be. And once we do that, we will go ahead and get into doing our actual ponytail knot. Cutting the bangs, cutting the long sideburns, and just giving everything a light bump. And we will also cut the ends of the wig. This wig is a 24-inch, but I did cut off about, I want to say maybe 4 to 5 inches, just so the ends could be really, really full, and I didn't want it super, super long for this look. So I am going to cut off, like I said, 4 or 5 inches, but when you do cut the ends of your wig, or do a big chop on your wig, it does make your ends fuller as well. So like I mentioned before we get into that, we're just going to smooth this down, and then we're going to get into cutting our front bangs, our sideburn areas, and also doing the ponytail knot with the clip. So usually basically what this style is supposed to be like the claw clip illusion type of look, but I want to show you guys how I created mine. So what I did was I actually started this install off with a bantu knot, and then I left the ends out. So as you can see, it's going to be nice and neat as a bantu knot. Then with the ends of it, I just rubber band. Well, I left the ends hanging, and I rubber band the part that was a knot, just like if you go do a bantu knot and part it. I basically did it like that. Then I had messed up a little piece of hair, so we're just gonna fix that and get that bit together. But I did go ahead and smooth that back on down using the holding spray. But as you can see, I left the ends of that hair out, and that's what we're going to use with the clip to actually clip back the where is it? You guys have to look for the clip. Taking the clip and putting it in so that it can secure the ends backwards, okay? And then we're gonna play with this and kind of fluff this out a little bit. So I did, it just kind of just fell how it's supposed to do, but I did spread it out and just take like the curler and just curl it downward. And now that that's complete, we're gonna go in with the razor and razor the front bang part, just like how he did, and kind of just bump the ends slightly. Make sure you do both sides equal, and just go on with your flat iron and just give it like a light bump. And then we're going to do the same thing with the long sideburn areas. Razor it off evenly, give it a light bump, and then I'm going to have her stand up while we bump the ends. But I really did love this look. It gives me like Aaliyah vibes and like that 90s really cute vibes. Like I super, super duper love this look, and I hope you guys enjoy this look as well. So if you do, just go ahead and, thumbs up this video, leave a comment, and also share to your platform so we can keep building the brand. My goal for this year is to hit past 200K subscribers, okay? So I know my beauties can help me get there, and all my new beauties and returning beauties, I do appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing the girl love, all right? And by the way, Happy New Year's to you all. I hope you guys have your New Year's resolutions and you stick with them and you really execute all that you want to this year, okay? Just remember, consistency is key. So don't start and then give up. Don't get frustrated and give up. Just keep pushing because it gets greater later. All right, beauties? But nevertheless, I hope y'all is feeling this look, okay? So in a few minutes, we're going to have her stand up, and we're going to, I'm going to show you how much of that hair that I cut off, and we're just going to make those ends nice and blunt. So here we go. Just going in with some quick scissors. Like I said, I cut about 5 inches. It might look like a little more than that, but at the end of the day, y'all, the style is bomb, okay? You do what you had to do. And take your time and really clean it up, Make sure it's nice and even. So I'm going to go in and just make sure I execute the cut, and then we will go ahead and bump the ends. and just going in with my big iron and just pressing those ends out really nice and good, going through it with the comb so we could get every strand. And this is what it looks like after cutting the back. And it's the highlights for me. Like, the highlights is so pretty, and the wig is so full. Okay, so yeah, went ahead and did that, and that sums up pretty much that part as far as the cut. But we're just gonna bump that thing just a little bit more. I wanted it blunt, not too curl. I didn't want to do the hard curl underneath, just enough to get what we needed to get. Okay, but I'm gonna have her sit back down and show you guys the finishing look. Just showing you guys side to side. The lace is super melted, super natural. Absolutely love it. I love the highlight wig. Like, I already knew this American TAE style was going to go crazy, and before everybody muttered the style out, y'all know I had to go ahead and give it a shot. As y'all can see, Slay by Jordan also did this style, and he killed it as well. So make sure y'all tune in on that video, because he probably showed y'all that technique that I didn't do, and vice versa. Y'all know that's my baby. We both be killing it here on YouTube. All right, shout out to you, babe. And yeah, y'all get into it. It's giving very much scalp, very much natural, cute little clip that they gave us, and I'm loving the highlights, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna give y'all some more angles, let her give y'all a 360, because I love the way the Bantu knot looked in the back. It's super neat, as you guys can see. Nice little clean knot, so it's not messy in the back. It is super cute and neat. Okay, get into it. Don't play with your girl Asia. And y'all know I'm gonna drop the reels at the end so y'all can really see it. But thank you so much, beauties, for tuning into this video. I hope y'all learned something. I hope y'all enjoyed this new trending look. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up if you're new, subscribe, and turn on all those notifications so you don't miss no new posts. All right, y'all, praying for a good year, better slays, all that. All right, bye.